And welcome into Your Health. You know, as you grow older, we hear things like Medicare, Medicaid, and different ways that we can have our health care taken care of, but it can also be taken away. Today we're going to have a wonderful program. Monde Donaldson, you're here. You're the Vice President, the Better Business Bureau Educational Foundation.
That's right.
And they get all that on your card.
They certainly did.
They've done that. And of course, the Better Business Bureau has been around for a long time. It's really, if you're looking to do business with somebody, look for BBB.
That's correct.
And then look for BBB with an A+. Because then you know they've gone the extra measure.
That's right. That means they are rated. Their ratings as high as it can be. And I always kind of look at it as the good keeping seal of approval.
Yeah, that's right.
Because if you know that this business is going to be legitimate, it's somebody you can trust, and it's somebody that you want to do business with.
And the nice thing about it, our audience understands the good housekeeping seal of approval.
Yes, they do.
Tell that to an 18-year-old, and you're going to get one of those.
That's right.
But today we want to talk about ways that seniors can be a victim of fraud when it comes to insurance and especially health care.
That's exactly right. So Medicare, Medicaid, maybe they think it's Social Security trying to contact them. We see a lot of this, particularly in the fall. So this is something that picks up during open enrollment time, but I want your viewers to be aware of it because before they know it, there's going to be all sorts of ads, phone calls, pieces of mail, and then also they can actually get taken sometimes when they might see something where it says free clinic and then they ask people to turn over their personal information when you might see a pop-up free clinic at a grocery store, in front of a drugstore, a tent, and that is a big no-no.
So on TV, obviously, you're going to see one after another after another. Old Henry Winkler was, and they take some of these old stars, and Joe Namath.
Exactly, Joe Namath and Dynamite.
Yeah, Dynamite, yeah.
Is another one. And
so are those companies pretty much legit?
Some are and
Yeah.
some aren't. So what
Okay.
you want to do is you want to Google that company, and then you want to type the word complaint, review, or you can call the Better Business Bureau at any time and we can tell you whether that company is legitimate. You want to look at the number of complaints they have against them. You want to see how long they've been around. You want to see if they even have a street address because many of these seniors get taken by a company that sends them something in the mail that looks fantastic, the rate looks great, or how to get a free brace, how to get a free walker. And then those people file their number away, and when it comes to the time when they really do need that special piece of equipment, they say, well, we've already bought you one.
Or it's already there.
It's already there,
Yeah.
but it was not Medicaid, it was not Medicare. And of course, we know that Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, IRS, none of those people are going to be calling you.
Right, right.
You have to call them.
Yeah, that's the key. Whenever you get an unsolicited phone call from somebody talking about anything, we always tell our viewers is first of all, buy time. Don't answer right then and there, or say to them, I don't have the ability to make this decision. I'm going to run it by my...
Well, thank you for bringing that up because some of these people will actually say, you don't need to discuss this with anybody. Please don't tell a loved one. You only got 2 more weeks to make this deal. This is a limited time offer. And that is particularly sure when it comes to insurance. So you're worried about your health. What am I going to do?
Yes, yes.
And so they make
you don't want something to lapse.
Right, and you don't want to make a quick decision as well. So there's some big red flags. We want people to go slow, research, and there's Council on Aging and state and local agencies that can really guide you through some of these things, and that's what we want people to do. Don't make rash decisions, and whatever you do not give your personal information or your credit card information, your banking information to somebody you don't know.
And in the state of Alabama, we have the Alabama Department of Senior Services.
That's correct.
It's a very good organization. It's 1-800-AGE-LINE if you want to call them, or you can go to their website, but they will welcome calls. So we need to let our viewers know if you're starting to get some kind of a solicitation and you're concerned, before you make that decision or have to ask somebody, use something you're already paying for. Your tax money is what's putting that department on.
Absolutely. So there are many resources like that. And then I will also recommend AARP is a great resource as well. And we do push the senior scams a lot more in the fall. So, we're going to be in the middle of summer here, but this will be September, October before you know it. And the open enrollment, I believe, is till October, till mid-December, something like
Right,
that.
that's right.
And these agencies are ready to go and ready to serve you. These state agencies are ready, and the federal agencies as well.
And of course, it's going to come to you one of three ways normally: by phone, by mail, or by television.
Right, and then sometimes every now and then you might get a text as well.
Oh, yes, yes.
And that is becoming more and more prominent as,
Yeah.
as our generations and the way we communicate.
Well, and the text
changes.
can come as like, this is a urgent thing, you need to respond to it.
Right, and it may look like something that just the policy you may have or something you may have, but one letter may be off.
That's
and if
it.
you get an unsolicited link like that on text, you do not, whatever you do not click on that
Amen.
link.
Great. Well, thank you for what you do. Of course, it's the Better Business Bureau. They're all throughout the state of Alabama. Monde happens to work for Central and South Alabama primarily, but they're there to serve you, and we'll be right back right after this.